spot. Right on the bottom of the ARP, these bitches going crazy. The way my diamonds glistening, these niggas talking shit. Cause I know they can't compare to me, these niggas back up quick. Cause shit get you hit with I was just down on my ass, yeah, fist with the cash, but you know I had to pray about it. Niggas be talking about smooth talking shit, but they hope, but you know that they ain't about it. I got some youngins with beams with scopes with attached, you know that they stay wildin'. I got a bitch with a job in the business, so you know the money is stay piling. I pull up.
Hello, hello, beautiful souls. This is Miss Empress Joshua. Hello. Spirit medium, tarot reader, voodoo priestess. Today I'm going to do a general read for my Sagittarius. Hello, Sag. Remember that you want to take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, simply toss the information aside. Remember, you can book me online through empressjoshua.com, or you may message me directly through Facebook, Instagram, or check me out on Groupons, okay? All right, so again, this is just going to be a general read for my Sag. We're going to just go ahead and jump in here. I'm going to use my regular tarot, and then I will go into my oracle decks after this, okay? All right. Okie dokie, Sag. What we got going on for my Sag? Okay. Well, shit. All right. So the first is the Hierophant. The Hierophant definitely reversed means this could be someone who's very spiritual, but they could be in the traditional sense. They could be really religious, even though they kind of come off as two personalities, okay? They can be very religious, but yet be very cunning and manipulative and a little bit narcissistic. Okay. So this is someone where in their wrong energy, which it is reverse, can be a little toxic. Okay. So just be aware of that. Then I get the Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords tells me this is something that maybe there's doors we didn't close all the way that we should have. When I also get the Seven of Swords, this tells me this is some type of energy that you may have cut off or brought your energy back from before in your past, but now it's coming back. And just so you know, with this energy, you want to be very careful, because see how she still has a sword behind her back? That shows me that there's some type of deception going on. This doesn't mean that this person does not have the best intentions coming in. They can be like halfway good, but there's something like an underlying benefit that this person would get in mingling with you. So just be aware of like new energies you keep allowing to come in and out, or maybe someone you cut off and you decide to come back. Okay. I also get the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor is someone who is like a provider, a lover, a very protective. They may have a beard, smell good, be fresh, and they know how to run a household. The only thing about the Emperor, what we pulled here, is that it's upside down. So this could be a male or feminine. However, this Emperor tends to be maybe in their toxic form where it's not healthy. Like they can be a little toxic. If they're in a relationship, they can say mean-spirited things. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. As well as they could be in the middle of another energy as well. Along with this, they could be, again, this is a narcissistic energy when they're upside down. Then I get the Two of Cups, which, okay, Sag. The Two of Cups means that this was something that could have been a power couple, something that could have been powerful and great, but your cups have been emptied. So there definitely was something that happened that made this Two of Cups go from right side up to virtually like shit. Like all the cups were poured out, all the work that was put in, where you should have been, what you were supposed to be, did not happen with this energy right now. So it's leaving you in kind of this bad energy when it comes to your love life, if this necessarily has to do with your love life. This could be a friend, family member as well. And it looks like we're having to use our strength in order to get through some type of situation. So whatever happened, you're gonna have to push through this. I also get the Nine of Pentacles. So whether you are in a relationship or not, this can sometimes represent my single card, but this represents that you can be good just by yourself. You don't necessarily need someone next to you. You provide everything that you need, and maybe you've worked on everything else, and everything else around you could be flowing actually pretty smoothly, but when it comes to your love life, we're missing something. I also pull out an Empress energy. So whether this is you or someone that is around you, an Empress is someone, anything that this Empress touches, everything turns to gold. Whatever this Empress puts her mind to, it actually happens, because she invested in this to happen. So whether this is someone around you who is giving you love, or who has great advice that you could take from, or this could be you. Okay. Now I also get a Queen of Swords. A Queen of Swords is someone who has had enough of a situation or enough of something going on. So this is someone could be very sharp and cutting. Their words could also be very cutting sometimes. along with being the Queen of Swords, they're really just standing up for themselves. They're creating boundaries. They're making sure boundaries are not crossed. And they are now deciding to make decisions for themselves, where maybe things that you let go, you are no longer letting go. Now, I also get a Two of Pentacles, which means, our funds might not be really high, but you actually are okay. So even though you may feel lack, whatever you need, if you really think about it, it's always came in right on time. So it's more of you believing in faith, because you're always going to be okay. So even though this may not be a large dump of money or income that comes in for you, this means that everything's always going to get met. You're actually going to be okay. You're never going to be all the way at zero. Then I get a Ace of Wands. This means we need to make a decision on something. There could be some idea that we want to spark. There could be some type of newness we want to come into. I also get the Magician, which tells me that you can be someone who creates opportunity out of absolutely no opportunity as well. And then I also get a High Priestess. So the High Priestess could be maybe a tarot reader or spiritual advisor you are getting advice from that could give you some insight and lead you to where you are trying to go. This could be a friend as well, because I do feel like there could have been some financial loss here that we were trying to recover from. So yes, we did take a hit, but whatever this is, we are loving on ourselves enough to actually start to regain, because you're actually starting to get your pentacles back. So whatever you're on, just know, cut your losses and then continue forward. Okay. Now, I do have a Knight of Swords, would be an energy who could be younger than you or a little bit less as far as maturity. They could be immature and not have much wisdom. This is someone who also is a liar, okay? So someone who lies about the littlest shit. You can never seem to get the truth out of this person, and you need to kind of take whatever they have at face value, because there's always something, okay, when it comes to this energy. Again, I do have a Temperance, so this tells me there could have been some type of disagreement, argument that could have taken place as well. And there are some truths that came out with this. You needed to have this argument, I feel like, also in order for you to be able to see how someone truly honestly viewed you. So maybe it gave you clarity. Yeah, things could have been hurtful, but it gave you clarity of how this person thought about you. Like, oh, is that really how you feel? Is that really what you think? Also, you need to stop talking to someone. I feel like it's going in one ear and going out the fucking other. Like, they're not paying attention. Like, you can talk to this person, but you need to just put whatever energy you talking to this person, just keep it with you, because baby, it's a waste of breath. Okay. Now there is something that's going on. You need to ask an expert about. This is not someone that you can go to a friend or family member. You need to, even if they are a friend or family member, they need to be very skilled in this. That means you want to go to somebody who knows what they are talking about, not guessing, not just an opinion. They need to know. Okay. I do feel like right now, either way, you are winning. You're in this good energy, but you may need to apologize to someone about someone. If there's about something that may have happened, if there's something that happened, just apologize and get it over with. Sometimes we just need to admit that we fucked up in an area. Yeah, this one was on me. Let's go ahead and apologize and get going. Okay. I do feel like you need to be careful, because I feel like you need to do you right now. Okay. All right, Sag. So with this, I feel like you may be trying to change someone, and that shit doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You can't change anyone. The only thing that you can change is you. So right now you need to focus on doing you. You are also being obsessive about a situation that is around you as well, that you need to release, because it's actually fucking with your head. Like how you think, the things you do, it keeps you in limbo. It might be even keeping you in a low vibration to where you're not feeling creative. You could be really tired, feeling a little depressed, feeling confused on which direction to go through. So what do I need to do? You need to cleanse yourself. Get a journal if you need to write out some emotions, okay? I do feel like you are actually in separation with someone right now, or someone who is not near you. Maybe things are not working out to the best. This person could also still see you in a engagement type of energy, so they would like to commit to you on a higher level. They may also feel like they are a soulmate, but it feels like you have a choice to make, whether you want to choose to continue to go forward with this person or not. This is definitely, when I say calling in, this means that this is you having an option and you needing to choose which energy you want to go towards. Then I get finance and career. So finance and career really shows me there may be some issues with our finances that we are worried about affecting our love life. Know that everything, in order for it to work out, it's about your positive mind frame and thinking and action that you take. Okay. Now, I would like you to be careful a little bit because it feels like there could be a feminine energy that's a little upset with you, that could be operating on a low vibration. Maybe they feel like they should be where you're at and they're not there, because this is someone who maybe you were really close to and then you are no longer close to, and maybe you glowed up in some type of way and they feel like they should be right there next to you. They could be, I won't say jealous, but envious of what you have. Okay. But with that, you still are calling in the storm like I wish a motherfucker would. Okay. This is like you dare someone to come in and try to rain on your parade because you've worked hard to get to where you are, as well as for outcomes to be the way they are. So no one really should be speaking over you. Now, along with that, I feel like there's some self-acceptance that needs to happen. And this is building on yourself, loving on you, caring for you, putting that energy into you. Wear some color. If you are wearing a lot of black or dark colors, I really suggest actually putting colors on and staying out of that, so that helps with your vibrations. Okay. Everything that's going on right now is actually happening in divine timing. That means things that are going on needed to happen, and you need to set some goals for yourself so that you can actually start walking towards something in your path. If you have accomplished all your goals or things that you were fighting for before that actually came into fruition, this is a reset. Okay, what now? What's going to happen next? What do I want to happen next? What do I want my world to look like? Okay. All right. So with that, Sag, I'm going to go ahead and end it out here. Remember, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, go ahead and reach out to me at empressjoshua.com or Facebook, Instagram, or Groupons. Okay. Other than that, toodles.